Hello.
Yeah, I don't know if I should even say hello first. I'm like, is this going to work?
That's what I'm thinking. So we should just get into it. We should, because I don't want this shit to
I
cut off at all. Excuse my
I
French
know. He's
podcast.
like, this is our moment. It's to talk our ish.
Yes, let's get into it.
All right. So I'm not even. You don't need an introduction, but why don't you give yourself an introduction?
My name is Steffi, aka Stephon.
Yes, it is.
I'm from Queens, New York, but I live upstate, which is still New York. Don't ever get it twisted. And
Mm-hmm.
let's talk about the real tea, which is just tea. So don't ever get it twisted when it comes to justice, aka just tea. Let's talk about it. Yes,
And
we
I'm
will.
not from the city. I'm from upstate, but upstate still, like he said, don't get it twisted. Okay.
Let's get into the
I
just
don't have any
tea.
city credentials, but I will still get you together because no one plays with New York
Because
State.
we will
It's a
wrap
rough
you
spot.
up and put you in a body bag. Now let me stop.
And then you bring them upstate and hide them in the swamps where I live. Okay.
And that's
He
on Mary
stumps
Had a
them up
Little
in
Lamb.
Queens and he brings them to me. That's what we do.
Exactly.
So why are there so many labels in this community?
I don't know. For some reason, at the same time,
I feel like they're
guys,
necessary.
let me just say this with guys, and I feel like boys is so weird. They're so freaking conceited, but don't worry about their own needs instead of wants. That's how I see it. And
Mm-hmm.
it's they so worried about, oh, the biggest what, the biggest who, I got this, I got that. It's nothing to
I act like a
go.
man, so I'm better than you.
Exactly. And yeah, same people that's so damn conceited and
He's
want
getting spicy.
somebody to have the same label as you, but you can't even fulfill your own needs when you at home. So
I find it so ironic that we seek to be validated and accepted by other communities. I don't even like community. I just view people as people. But for this conversation, we will do communities because there still needs to be a division.
I don't, you know what's
We
crazy?
still
I
will
don't,
discriminate. Like
right,
even like we'll start even like when you're a teenager, when you first come out and you start looking through. I'll bring
right.
a perfect example that everyone can relate to. Grinder, everybody.
And jacked and be okay. Let's
Let's
talk
read the
about it.
bios. No fats, no femmes, no Asians, no blacks.
I just feel like at the same time, it's just like it's all set in stone. And I don't even like to say the word gay. I like to say us, we, equal. I don't like to say
I
like
identify as justice.
I identify as I am who I am because I am who I am.
Right.
I don't have to hide behind a body bag or like a freaking bush like James Gordon, like we in the trees just to tell you about myself. You
I
already
go
know
by
about me.
justice and I also go by king because we're so
And
melanated.
I just me, I am me because I am me. There's no going back.
On God. And I'm
Right.
26 years old. I've done already my growing up and trying to appease people. I'm not changing for anybody anymore.
Right.
And you're going to respect me or I just won't deal with you.
Exactly. And we all deserve love and respect at the same time.
And I don't want to disrespect nobody, but it's story time. So we're going to tell stories. When I first got with my beautiful fiance, Elijah.
Clap it up, snap, snap,
Yep, yep,
snap.
yep, yep.
Thank you.
Also, y'all, go stream his music. It's fire. However,
Exactly.
yep, I got judged because he said that I act a little more feminine. So he judged me and had a predisposition of how I was as a person just based off of how I acted. And he checked himself, but it happens frequently, y'all. He was
Mm-hmm.
like, because Justice acts this way, he's this, that, and the third.
Yep. And
2 years later, he's
mm-hmm.
apologizing when he gets drunk.
Wow. And you know what? When people have a motive, and I think that person, he didn't have a motive. I feel like he had to get to know you fully just to
He was
realize.
raised that gay people, yeah, when he came out, he told me that his mom was like, yeah, it's cool that you gay, but you better be topping these dudes and be a man still.
Oh, I
He's,
don't know. Okay. I don't really
he
speak
was the type
on
of dude,
like,
oh, well, if I'm a top, I'm more manly, though.
but no, let's say it again.
Hmm?
What did you say?
If he's a top, he's more manly, though.
I don't know. I just feel like at the same time, I don't judge anybody's parenting skills, but I just feel like if a person is dealing with a family member and they have to do what they say, I feel like they don't have to do what they say because they're grown. He doesn't have to top all the time. He can
He
y'all
can
can
do
do
what he
something.
wants to do. When
Yes,
I
that's
came
what.
out, my brother was like, "Oh, you're not gonna be one of those ones that walks around with a purse and stuff." I talked about this in my other episode. But so what if I
Right.
was?
Exactly. You are your own person at the end of the day. There's no going backward or going forward. It's going a straight line.
These straight men get to live their true, authentic lives. I
I
feel
just feel
like
like, and
anybody
I,
should be able to.
right.
And what business is it of yours of who I'm laying down in night with? My mom always said, "I don't care if you're gay, straight, whatever." She said, "If it doesn't affect your life, why do you care?"
That's what I'm saying. I believe this in every aspect, and I kept playing this in my head for about almost like all my life, or like a couple weeks, but almost months. I kept saying every straight man has his gay fantasy or have his gay situation.
Do you want
It
to know why?
happens, huh?
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because straight and gay was not a thing until Christianity came back in the day.
I mean,
Everybody was sleeping with everybody, and people were just attracted to people.
I
Even
just
the emperors and all of the kings back then, they had their little boys. Even the Spartans back in Roman times, when they sent motherfuckers out to battle, they would pressure and insist that they slept with each other so that way their bond was tighter and they would fight harder for the people that they care about.
I don't know. This would have been backwards since day one. I'm gonna tell you a story about me because, like, I know
Do
you
it.
told.
Talk
So
about it.
basically, when I was okay, I was in middle school, so being rebellious, whatever. But I was high. I knew I was hiding a secret. I knew because people already knew about me since age of 5, which is kind of crazy. But
No, that's a
moral
fact.
of the
I
story.
made coming out a big deal. My family already been known. I made it a big deal.
Exactly. You ever feel like when your family says like, "Oh, I've been new." What you mean you've been new? You could have said something to my mom, but my mom was acting oblivious. That's the whole concept, and I don't like
Mm-hmm.
that. So basically, I got stressed out of school because schoolwork is overwhelming. I came out at the age of 14 to my sister. She's a lesbian, and
Shout
I
out to the queen.
yes, 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 and I texted her. I told her, and she told me I already knew. I was just like waiting for you to say it. So, as a young person, and you look up to your sister, knowing that whether she's like gay, straight, or like doing my sister always supporting me regardless of anything. So
Younger or older?
she's old. She's like in her late mid 30s or late 30s. It's
Got
crazy.
you,
We have the
got you.
we have the same mother but different father.
That's all my
So
siblings too.
and I'm very grateful that I got to tell her first because I
Props
told
to you
her
for having a lesbian older sister. Fabulous to have growing up.
exactly. It did,
Her
so
watching her
she,
live her full authentic self
yeah,
probably
you know
made
what?
you be
Even
like, I don't care.
right, even though me and my sister are not talking at all, and I know that some
You're
things
still
are like
speaking about her with respect, so you still have respect for her.
exactly, and things about that's one thing about me. I'm always gonna have respect for my sister, whether
Mm-hmm.
my sister like it or not, because me and my sister are beefing. I'm not beefing. It's just like she's her own world that she thinks she's always in the right, which
I
is
always
like
say that too. I'm like, I don't have beef with this person. They feel a type of way.
right, and at the same time,
And I'll be here with open arms when they're ready to get over it.
exactly. That's how I feel.
It's
Justy,
on
justice.
God. It's so true.
Oh God, you took the words right out my freaking
In the
vocabulary
name
that
of
I cannot find.
Lotto, on God. She's the reason why I say that so much. I listen to one of her,
Right,
you
and
know, her
that's
song when she's like, pussy so good. Her song on
yes.
God. I was like,
I just
on God. Like, you can use that for
right,
everything and it adds.
and I feel like that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Homophobic story. It didn't affect me. It didn't apply to me. But tell
Um,
me why, when I
mhm.
graduated, I was the only gay kid in my school. Let me rephrase. I was the only out kid. I'm not going to expose y'all. I'm too busy. In the name of Nikki. Don't make me expose you. I'm too busy. However, I was the only out kid in my high school. And when I tell you,
You know
we
what?
going to make it a part two.
Exactly, and
It saved the first one and it worked. So we did it.
oh my God, thank you, Jesus, because like I was like, you know what I hate? What really grinds my gears?
Yeah, that shit
Technology.
doesn't go away. It said it was saving. I was like, yeah, put some respect on my shit and Steffi's
Put some
shit.
respect on Justice, aka
And to
Justice
Steffi, because he's over
podcast.
here killing it.
Right.
And you're
So
my first guest. I didn't
I'm
even
very
say that. You're my
happy.
first guest.
Oh my gosh. I'm so happy and lucky, and I'm very grateful that I get to be part of a podcast where I can speak my in truth, and that's word to Nikki and word to Mary Hallowell Lamb. And I just let me just say
Won't
this
he do
because,
it?
and I'm just say this: a lot of people. I'm gonna just let in a little secret to all the podcasters out there. People said, "Oh, you should have your own podcast," because you know why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because like
You
Nikki
have
said,
that energy.
and I'm gonna tell you why. They said because my words and my knowledge of understanding is making sense. It's not no freaking opinions. It's a true fact and statement. So at the same time,
On
I
God.
feel like I am who I am because I am who I am. There's no going backwards or going forwards. It's always see you later.
Bitches just be mad that they can't live in their authentic life.
And you know what? That's them. They wanna be booed
That's
to the
your
crumbles of the
prerogative,
wolf.
people.
Right.
It's the queens.
Right. Oh, continue with your homophobic story. I don't even like to say
I
that
forgot
word.
about that. Oh my gosh, I went viral for this because, like, I didn't realize. You don't realize, like, again, like that's another thing when you're just being your damn self. You don't realize like that hits people different.
Right.
Tell me why there was a little king. He came out in school and he wanted to paint like a little beautiful rainbow mural in this small conservative ass town school.
Right.
Tell me why they painted over it.
What the hell? What
And
is
when my
going on?
she was 14 at the time. That's why I'm glad. Like I again, when you become an older sibling, you influence your siblings so much. It's crazy. I didn't realize. That's why when
Mm-hmm.
you were talking about your older sister, I was like, that's probably why my sister is the way she is. She's mouthy. She don't. My sister's white. My brother's white. They don't
Right.
tolerate racist nothing. They don't tolerate gay nothing because they grew up with me and they saw what I went through. They're not having it. My siblings are the type of ones that'll call you out in the middle of class, and that's exactly what my sister did. And she
Exactly. As she
reported that
should.
shit to the news. My
Right.
sister reported that shit, and that shit made the news. How are you gonna sit there and paint over a rainbow thing? And then they sat there and said, "Oh well, the dimensions were off. That's why we painted over it, and we'll have them paint a smaller one."
What the heck is wrong? The dimensions off. She's 14. Like, come on.
Yeah, and these 14-year-old kids in her class were like, "These are still again. This is 2022, everybody. That's why I say we're not done yet.
We
These
not done yet.
14-year-old kids,
We
we are
still
just
fighting.
beginning."
We're still fighting for a lot of things, and
Mm-hmm.
y'all need to understand that. And we're just gonna
Mm-hmm.
make it very clear one time and one time
Everyone
only.
thinks that things are changing. No, the difference is we're calling y'all out now
And we're
because it's
calling y'all out,
visible.
and we're spitting out. We spitting y'all out for a reason.
Mm-mm. That was very unacceptable. And then tell me how the school got away with that. Mm. And then the children in the class, these are 14-year-old kids, we're still talking shit about gay stuff. We're
It's
not done yet.
crazy.
These are
Yes, we're not.
teenagers still talking shit. Do you want to know why, people? Because their parents are still old enough to be talking shit about the gays because their parents don't like the gays yet either.
And you know what's crazy? I feel like the parents that talk about the gays.
And
I,
everybody, when I say the gays, I mean LGBTQIA plus.
I'm just saying, I don't believe in LGBTQ plus. I believe there's a lot of letters of us, not
Mm-hmm.
just one, just not just
That's
one
why I hate
platform.
labels. There's so many now.
And that's why I hate it. And it's like, yo, when it comes to like dating in this community, it's so small. But yet to find out, it's a lot of conceited men that are good looking, but at the same time, they want somebody that fulfill the category, which is not gonna happen. And I hope y'all know that because at the same time, don't reap what you sow. What don't make you shit, don't make him shit either. So at the same time, I feel like at the same time, people need to understand y'all not gonna get what y'all want. Y'all gonna get what y'all get, and don't be upset and go on about your lives.
And for everybody, there is a difference. If anyone tries in the comments, there's a difference between a preference and full-on discriminatory / racist actions. You can have a preference and still not hate. So, like,
Exactly.
when they're like, "Oh, no fast, no femmes, no Asians," that's not preference.
Hmm.
That's being
I just,
rotted.
I just like at the
Calling the
same.
femme
I,
dudes like bitch boys and shit. That's
mhm.
rotted. That's not cute.
I just I just feel like when it comes to me, I don't have a type. I feel like whatever personality. I feel like when it comes to like,
In
uh,
2022, people's type just needs to be available at this
I just
point.
need. I just like a personality, like
Be a
whether
decent human being
yes,
first. I don't care how
like
you. I care how you. Everybody cares how they look a little bit, but first you need to captivate my mind and capture my soul.
yes,
Yes,
and
I know I'm cute. I know I'm gorgeous, but what else? Compliment my
mhm,
minds. Compliment my hustle.
yeah,
Compliment my personality.
Like Nikki said, I'm a human being.
Even just be like, oh, those shoes are fire. Look at you starting. That's cute.
Yes, I
I
like to,
like
when it
stuff like
comes to,
that.
right, when it comes to a whole lot of people like in the community, I really like to be positive. I don't like to be negative. Cause let me just say this, because I need to say this right the hell now. A lot of us, which is we, but
Call us out.
certain people like to be kumbaya at one point, but then when a fight, but then when somebody passes away in that community, y'all like to come together and be like, "Oh, it's okay." No, we was just beefing. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like our community is backwards as hell, and it
Got
shouldn't be
people
that
showing
way,
fake love to me. You spent the whole time dragging me down, but now you want to build me up when I'm dead.
right? And let me just say this: it ain't the booty; it's just the beauty of all. And I feel like at the same time, people need to be reckoned with and know that nothing can stop us when it comes to being who we are as a person. But people like to put on a freaking mask and say, "Oh, I want this, I want that." No, deep down inside, you need what you need instead of what you want. Because not many people is going to get what they want, and y'all going to be butthurt for that. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb.
And that's the.
And that is that.
And what are your
Like,
final
my,
thoughts for these labels?
right,
Do we
and
keep them? Do we dump them? Do we
actually,
acknowledge them for now?
at the same time, I think we should dump them. I was thinking because if we keep them, it's gonna be the same BS. But I feel like we should dump them. But many people is not ready for that to dump them. They want to keep them till they live. And once you live, you die. And I just feel like you live to eat. No, you eat to live.
Everybody's coming out story. I know it's not like this, but everybody's coming out story honestly should be I'm going to be living my true authentic life and not have
Yeah,
any influence by others, and I'm going to do myself.
I just
Because
feel.
everybody is an influence of their parents, their surroundings. Everyone's coming out story should be I'm going to be me and do me and be
Yeah,
happy about it.
yeah. I'm
And be
happy
able
who
to
I.
walk down the
Yeah.
street and not feel like, oh, somebody's staring at me. I feel type of. Until you're able to fully do that, nobody's fully out.
Yes. I don't know, Justice. I feel like at the same time, it's like I don't know what God got in store for a lot of us, and I
The
just
way
hope
it's going very down.
it really is,
It
and
was
that's
up to
why
2020
that
started off a great year, and then
I
it
just feel
just
like.
after that hit like a sack of bricks. As soon as COVID hit, and not even just COVID, like people changed.
Oh, let me just say this because COVID got everything messed up. When I mean everything, everything,
Miss Rona's
and
on these bitches' necks,
now
and
I
she
can
sent in
let
her
me.
backups: monkeypox, smallpox, polio. She's on our necks.
It's not even, no. I just feel like the whole world is disease. It's been like this since day one before any of us was born, and I feel like
Facts.
that. I just like, yeah. I don't understand this, and it's a label too. When it comes to being when it comes to having a disease written out in the air like monkeypox, COVID, yeah, same people that
Bitches'
does,
mouths, a disease in the air.
yeah, it's the same people that do orgies, like OnlyFans, all that you can think of. But steady yet, y'all still doing it, and when y'all catch something, y'all be freaking heartbroken, which is kind of crazy. That's another label. Yeah, steady doing the same BS, but then got untouchable.
Oh,
Everybody's touchable at this point.
okay, they're even coming for Queen Bee.
No, we can have that next episode because I got plenty to say about Keith.
Oh yes.
Because we
I
all
gotta
know
keep
that.
these ones. I gotta keep these ones short, and we're gonna
Yes,
devote a whole episode to Queen Bee. But
yes,
I want to get this one out the way because this one was more important.
we gonna do that next episode because I got when I mean a whole lot to say, a whole bunch to say. Okay.
Consider this the T.S. Madison and Jennifer Lewis of Drag Race. We consider King Steffi a regular guest,
Yes, and you know what RuPaul said. Don't get
and I'm not even
up.
gonna tell y'all when he pop in. He just gonna come,
And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. We said
and you're
what we
gonna
said.
listen to it
Yeah, exactly.
because
And
hello,
if you don't listen, it's
you
gonna
have
be
bad
a
taste,
problem.
and that's on you.
And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb because people should know that part.
Where can people find you?
They can find me on Instagram, which is UAK underscore MUR under wait UA. No, I'm gonna just say my Facebook because it's too long.
I was gonna say, I was like, is he really gonna try this right now? That's
No,
why you gotta
I'm
get
not.
some
I'm
simple
not.
shit like
Because you
me.
know
Okay.
weird times. It's Steffi, Steffy, Houseworth, HOUSEWORTH, and you will find me there. And you could DM me if you need questions, advice, or just a friend to talk to.
Comments, concerns, but keep it cute because he will clap back.
Exactly, and keep it cute or keep it mute, like Sierra says from Bad Girls Club
And
season
he will
7.
tag me, and I'm active as a bitch. Okay.
Exactly, and we will both tag team that behind.
And you don't want it.
Right.
Thank you for joining.
Thank you so much. I really enjoy myself speaking the JusTea,
And
not the
it
tea.
worked, y'all.
Yes, thank you so much.
Y'all better follow me. Okay. Y'all don't, I'm not even going to drop my shit. You know where to find me because I'll be bugging you to watch my shit.
Exactly, and I will be bugging you to listen to this podcast in the first episode, and the second one, and the third one afterwards.
Y'all need to share me.
And you
Y'all
will,
need
and
to
I will be
follow my
sharing.
stuff. Leave rates and reviews because I be watching. Watch me 5 times. Put me on repeat like we do with Nikki when she drops. Okay, do what you got to do.
Do it like it's your b-day.
Yep,
Okay.
and get me in my Wendy chair.
Right, right.
Cause Sherry ain't shit. Love her. She can stay on Dish Nation.
Right. We all know that. And that's on Mary Halloween Lamb. I'm gonna say it
There
again.
will
Mary
never
Halloween.
be another Wendy, whether y'all love her or hate her.
Exactly. And a bunch of y'all need to stop the BS because back then I understand, but this is now. Y'all need to appreciate people
Put
who's
some
done there.
respect on Wendy's name.
Put some respect on Wendy's name. How you doing? Okay.
Y'all be messy outside on these streets. She just said it on the TV and y'all couldn't handle it. Because the
Exactly.
end of the day, she was still melanated. But again, another episode.
And another episode and another episode.
And another.
And yeah,
In
that
the name
part.
of DJ Khaled.
In the name of
Another
Nicki
one.
Minaj, Onika Tanya Mirage.
Oh yeah, everybody, I'll be uploading again, but Nikki drops on the 12th. Stream her or die. Not die, I won't say that.
Right.
Stream her or suffer.
You already know.
Mm-hmm. But I will see you, King.
Yes, I will see you soon.
I will be uploading this on Sunday. This is a Friday night, everybody.
Thank you. Have a
We
great
are busy
weekend.
kings.
Enjoy yourselves. So I just clicked the leave recording.
Everybody stay blessed.
Stay blessed, so stay woke, please. So
And please stay off these streets.
Please, it's
the
too hot.
diseases are running rampant.
Yes, and all that. Y'all will be melting like the Cruella de Vil, which she ate the puppies like the Dalmatian.
The weather is not at a sensible 74.
Yes, and it will be.
It's hot on these streets.
And it's hard like not. It's a hard knock life for a pimp. I tell you that much.
You know, hear it from him, y'all.
Yes.
But I will see y'all later.
Right. I'm
gonna message you right after this, anyways. So I'll see you in a minute.
Right. Do I press leave recording?
Yep, that's all.
All right. Goodbye.
See you.